Y'all, I recently went to the mall, aka Sephora, Ulta, and whatever else store that sells perfumes, and I did a little bit of fragrance smelling, and I got some newness here to show you in person. Yeah, I got some thoughts. Let's get on into it because I know you all like these videos. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here. Yes, we're talking about these new spring 2024 releases. It is March. It is new release season. I promise every time I go on Trend Mood or any other blog, an app related to beauty, fragrance, what have you, there is something new that has released. So that's the season we are in, and let's get on into it. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. I decided to wear a fuchsia pink today. Check it out. And this is from Pat McGrath, and this is Extravaganza. It's starting to fall apart because I've had it for a minute, probably dropped a little bit. But yes, that is the lipstick of the day. As always, details on the face and everything I discuss will be in the description box below, so you don't have to look for it or ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this is a new release as well, and this is from YSL, and this is the latest Black Opium Over Red edition. Look at the sexy red bottle. I'm feeling it. I'll be sharing my thoughts on this one in another video, so definitely check that out when you see it. But alas, YSL's Black Opium Over Red is the fragrance of the day. So let's get into these new fragrances. I have 6 of them to discuss, and yeah, let's have some fun. First up, when I went to Sephora, I've been very interested in this one. I wanted to get my nose on the new Viktor and Rolf from their Flower Bomb line. I don't own any of the Flower Bombs, spoiler alert, but the notes of this new one, this Tiger Lily edition one, they intrigued me. It's given summertime the way they have it written up, so I want to smell it, and luckily they had a tester on display for me to check out. The official name is Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. It's an eau de parfum. It's a pretty orange bottle, kind of an orange corally type of bottle. So that already told me it was gonna give summertime to me, vacation, or for my European friends, y'all go on holiday. I love how y'all say that, by the way. It has key notes of coconut milk, tiger lily, and mango, which to me, the mango note was the one I was hoping I would get the most from out of this fragrance. Y'all, let me tell you something. I smelled this fragrance, and mind you, this was the first fragrance I smelled, so my nose was clear, all systems go, nothing was inhibiting my nostrils, okay? This fragrance smells like a weird mashup of every single fragrance you would possibly smell in a department store or in Sephora. It's like a mix of every popular fragrance to me, designer fragrance particularly, has come out in like the last 2 years. It's like all in one bottle. I don't get any of these notes that they say we're supposed to get. Again, coconut milk, tiger lily, mango. I didn't get any of that. It just smelled like the perfume section in Sephora. That's what it smelled like. And I was like, what? And mind you, again, it was not busy. I went at a time, it was dead in there because it was a rainy day when I went in. So there was nobody in there. It wasn't people spraying a whole bunch of stuff, none of that. So I sprayed it, I was just like, then I had to realize, you know what, Viktor and Rolf officially goes on that list of fragrance houses that just don't work for me. They're on that list because everything they come out with, I spray it, I try it, and it does nothing for me. I just can't do it. Yes, including the original Flower Bomb. I smelled that one way too much. Everybody named Mama was wearing it back in its heyday because I was around for it when it dropped, and then they made a song with it in it. It was too much. It was too much. And so I've given up at this point. I'm still gonna always talk about the fragrance house because, hey, you know, opinions and thoughts can change, new releases can change my mind, but for right now, I don't like Tiger Lily. Me and Viktor and Rolf fragrances don't get along. I just gotta say that. So the new Tiger Lily version of Flower Bomb is a no. Another fragrance I did get my nose on that I want to discuss. This is the new Irresistible fragrance from the house of Givenchy, and y'all know this is a Givenchy fragrance house stan account. I love them as a designer. They make some wonderful fragrances and they are very consistent. They don't really miss, in my opinion. Let's talk about it. So they came out with a new Irresistible Very Floral, which the Irresistible line is very popular and is a success. I recently picked up their Rose Velvet fragrance from this lineup that came out last year, and I'm loving that one. So naturally, I wanted to see what the new Very Floral one was going to give, right? New for 2024. It has key notes, y'all. We have top notes of coconut water. There's black currant and bergamot. There's middle notes of rose, grassy rose, ylang ylang, iris, and jasmine sambac. And then there's base notes of ambrette, solar notes. And then we have cedarwood, which that base is classic, in my opinion, Givenchy. It just is. So here's the thing. I did enjoy this scent because there was a brightness about it. Yes, there was florals, but I did get the coconut milk in this one. So for me, this new Irresistible flanker, the Very Floral, it is giving the perfect transition scent from going from spring to summer. That is what this one smells like to me. And I also have to give them props that when I looked them up on their official website, that they have a lot of different sizes for this new fragrance. And normally you have to wait a while for all of the sizes and stuff to become available with a lot of fragrance houses. So the fact that there's options also makes me like this fragrance even more. So this new Very Floral edition out of the Irresistible lineup, I'm digging it. This one is a yes. I'm feeling it. And again, this is giving me May. Like say May, June, that is when I'm feeling this new Very Floral edition of the Irresistible line. So Givenchy, yes, you've done it again. I approve. Now this next one, y'all know I had to talk about it. It's from Valentino. Valentino has given us, yes, another flanker in the Donna Born and Roma line. As we all know, the OG Donna Born and Roma is that girl. I have the original as well as the intense version. I've done reviews on both of those, as well as some of the other flankers. Definitely check those out if you haven't already on the channel. I'll try to link some as well in this video. So let's talk about Green Extravaganza, you all. So she has top notes of tea. Yes, there's a long official name of it, but it's gonna say tea for right now because I don't want to butcher it. Then we have a heart note of jasmine, and then we have a base note of vanilla extract, which jasmine and vanilla are quintessential notes in all of the other Donna Born aromas, so it kind of makes sense that that would be in here too. So the focal point of this one is that this is a tea fragrance, and I'm like, okay. To be fair, I looked at the color of the bottle, the juice, and I was like, even though I have the other flankers and whatnot, y'all know this, including the pink PP edition too. This was one I was like, I can't blind by this one. I was like, I don't know. The color was throwing me off. Even though I like green, just as the color, I do. But I was like, I don't know how it's gonna smell though as a fragrance. So this was one I waited to go into Nordstrom and they had it on display to smell, and I still have my scent strip, y'all. And let me tell you something. I like this fragrance even more than I did when I first smelled it in store. So the sales associate, she was very kind to spray it for me, you know, write it down, talk to me about the fragrance and whatnot. So sprayed it in real time. I was like, okay, cool. I was getting tea and that quintessential Valentino vanilla. And I was like, okay, I like this, cool. But let me tell you something. I've let this sit overnight. This is even prettier than it was when I first smelled it after it was initially sprayed, y'all. This is pretty. So I have said it to say that yes, this new Valentino Green Extravaganza is a yes, it is a win. Do not let the color of the juice scare you. This is still pretty. Absolutely, this is feminine. There is a men's one, but in particular for this case, I'm talking about the ladies edition. I do like this new Green Extravaganza version, and yes, I do think this is full bottle worthy. This is gonna be nice as a summer scent to me. Like the fact that it's coming out early right now, it's March when this is now available everywhere. To me, this is going to shine come June. Yes, June, July, this is gonna be even prettier. I really like this. I'm glad I held on to my scent strip so I can share with you all and really get into the feels of this fragrance, but now I'm feeling this new Valentino. Like, yes, the flankers are wins. I'm still here for it. Normally I would have been flankered out by now, but I like this new Valentino. So Green Extravaganza is a yes. Okay, you all, so you know we have to talk about Parfums de Marly. Parfums de Marly is releasing yet another fragrance. Interesting enough, this is in the men's line yet again. So this is 2 men's releases back to back. Where's the latest releases? We need some for the feminine line, you know? But okay, let's get into it. So this is Perseus. Yes, Perseus. I like that. I'm a fan of Greek mythology and whatnot, so I'm always here for those type of names and whatnot. So this, again, this is from the men's line, and at the time this was on pre-order. It wasn't formally released yet. I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes out, I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes live, the fragrance will be fully available everywhere at this point. But luckily she let me smell it, and here we are from Parfums de Marly, the counter, the name on it, and I'm still holding on to this so I could talk about it, y'all. So with Perseus, we have top notes of bergamot, grapefruit, and blackcurrant bud, and then we have heart notes of vetiver, green mandarin, and geranium. Then we have base notes of dry woods, cashmere wood, ambergris accord. And they say it's supposed to be a summer fragrance, wear it in the morning, that type of thing. I'm like, okay, I like how to give you all direction, but of course you wear fragrances when you want to. But let me tell you what I get from Perseus. Do we like this one? Let me say this right now, this new Perseus line is truly a men's fragrance. How Altair was a more so unisex, and a lot of us ladies love that one. Ladies, Perseus is for the men on this one. That's just what I think. Of course, you wear what you want to wear, buy what you want to buy. I can't tell you how to spend your money, but this is giving man. But this is man like brightness and citrusy. Absolutely, this is a grapefruit scent because the grapefruit is what lingers the most. It hits you in the nose and it stays the entire way throughout the fragrance. And then I like the base is kind of like the cashmere and that woodiness. The vetiver in the middle is what makes it more masculine in my opinion. So In my opinion, this is for the gentleman. This is for the gentleman in the summertime. It's like, I still want to smell like a guy, but I'm not afraid to wear something with a little bit more of a fruitier opening. That's what I think about Perseus. And to further submit what I felt about it, of course, I naturally asked my husband to head off, and I held this up to his nose. I said, look, this is the new Parfums de Marley that just came out. I just want to get your thoughts on it because it's for the men. He's like, okay, let me see. And you all know he's very like opinionated. He's gonna shoot straight from the hip. And he was like, I like this one. He kept inhaling it a little bit more and a little bit more. So he was like, yeah, no, he's like, I like this. This is giving like summertime. So he was like, okay. Of course, I'm paraphrasing the type of thing. But he was like, no, I can see this will be a good summer scent for me. I was like, yeah, as I said, I like it for you. This is one I can't wear. In my opinion, it'll pull too masculine on me. So Perseus, I do like it. And this will be a winner in the summertime for the men. That's what I see. So, hey, Parfums de Marley. You done it again. I do like this. I do like it. And now we gotta talk about these last two. And these are special because these last two I actually have in front of me. So yes, first impressions time in full flesh. So as you all know, Dior has finally released a new Miss Dior, y'all. I don't know how many flankers they've released at this point. Although, if you ask me, and all of those have been into fragrance well before YouTube and all this, the OG Miss Dior Sherry will always be the best one. 05. 2005, going on to like 2011, that was the best version. Anything after that, I don't care about. That's just the truth. So those that actually experienced Sherry and y'all were there, it was a time to be alive. I know everybody talk about 2017 and all that. No, 05. 05 through 2011, that means yes, that was the time. Yes. So anywho, so of course this new edition is now being done by Francis Kurkdjian, and we know that because he's now the creative director over at Dior. So of course I'm gonna always see what he's giving. I wasn't a fan as much of his first creation when he redid J'adore, but I was willing to see what this new Miss Dior Parfum will be talking about, especially since I heard it was supposed to be inspired, kind of hinting at Miss Dior Cherie. So that automatically piqued my attention, and y'all, I blind bought this. So let me say that right now. This was a Sephora order. It was an online blind buy, and now it's in store, so that's why I mentioned it, because I did see it in my own Sephora when I went the other day when I'm talking about these other fragrances. They had the bottle on display, so you can smell it. You don't have to be reckless and risky like me. And here it is, you all, Miss Dior Parfum. Here's the box. I picked up a 1.2 fluid ounce because again, this was a blind buy, so I was like, we're gonna see. And this is what the bottle looks like. Again, new release. This is now out. So we have top notes are mandarin orange, apricot, and peach. We have middle notes of wild strawberry, jasmine, and then we have floral notes, and we have base notes of patchouli, amberwood, amber moss, and atlas cedar. One thing I like about this is giving me fruit patchouli, which to me, designers are definitely known for. Dior and Chanel in particular, they nailed that type of DNA. I said, okay, let's see what this is gonna give. And more importantly, would this be kind of similar to my baby Sherry, right? Y'all, the peach in here, this is peach, apricot, and patchouli is what this is on first impression. Again, I just got it. I like this, and the moss note is shining through in here. So let me say this, for this to be a blind buy, again, first impressions, we'll do the full dedicated review and I get all the way into the comparisons, how I really deeply feel about another. Y'all know I do those separately, but for a blind buy first impression, and the fact that I have not purchased a Miss Dior of any sort in over 10 years, I do like this. I do like this. I highly recommend checking this one out the next time you're in Sephora or you're in Nordstrom, because I saw Nordstrom had it too. Yeah, peach, apricot, moss, and patchouli is what I'm getting, just initial impressions. She's cute, she's pretty, and I gotta admit, this came out at the right time. This new Miss Dior Parfum, this is a spring perfume, and spring going into summer because of the fruity notes. I think this is gonna do well. I think this is gonna do well for this year. I think so. So that is my initial first impressions of the new Miss Dior Parfum. Again, full dedicated review will happen later on. And this last one I'm gonna talk about, it is a new release, hot off of the presses. This is so hot off of the presses that I literally just unboxed this because it showed up in my mailbox, and well, I'm excited, you all. Goli has given us a new fragrance, and here it is. You all see it in here first. This is the lovely PR package. Thank you again to the Goli team for sending this over to me, because you don't have to. And this is the new Smoky Oud fragrance. We've seen the page Kayali post about it. I've seen Mona, brand owner, post about it or whatnot. So naturally, I'm like, let's get into it, because this is an extension of the Oudgasm collection, which I did an overview video of the Oudgasm collection. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. And most importantly, well, this is the new fragrance. Check it out right here. This is the 50 ml size. It has key notes of rum, saffron, geranium, cedarwood, and patchouli, and oud, because again, this is a part of the Oudgasm collection. And this is supposed to be intense. And one thing about all the oud collections, y'all, they are intense. And here is the new one, y'all, right here, fresh out of the mailbox. So let me spray some of it. Right here, handy dandy test strip, because again, I literally just unboxed this. So y'all are getting like my live, real-time first impressions of the scent. So reading the note, ooh, this is strong. Okay, this is strong. This is strong, y'all. Okay. Let me tell you, if you want a heavy hitter, oh, this has filled the entire room. Whoa. Yeah, the oud is ouding in here. I don't want to hear no complaints of this ain't strong enough, whatnot, because oh no, this has filled my entire room already. Yeah, the rum in here, oh, the patchouli, the oud. Whew. Okay, this is gonna be giving date night. First impressions. This is also unisex first impressions, straight down the middle. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this one, y'all. So definitely, yeah, stay tuned for that full dedicated review, but you're seeing it here right now. This is the latest, greatest from Kayali, and this again is the Smoky Oud fragrance. It's a heavy hitter, y'all. It's a heavy hitter. Get ready. If you're not used to strong fragrances, ooh, you might not be able to handle this one, because nah, this was strong. And also, the new collection has the perfumed oud wood chips. In the original Oudgasm collection, I have the Cafe Oud Rose. I think I have the Cafe Oud or the Rose Oud one, but here is the new chips right here. And it smells just like the fragrance, y'all. And these wood chips are so fragrant. This is what the wood chips look like inside. They are truly perfumed. Yeah, this is giving Saturday night here. Saturday night, sitting out, particularly on the patio, because this is strong. So yeah, first impressions, that is my thoughts on the new Kayali Smoky Oud. Again, full dedicated review will be coming on this. Let me put this back together, because this is potent, y'all. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my thoughts on these new spring 2024 releases. Some of these you all have seen in real time, my live reactions. Let me know your thoughts. Have you smelled some of these new fragrances? And of course, there will be more fragrances coming out. Again, these are only a few of them. There is no way I can absolutely cover all of them in one video, because I promise every day something new comes out at this point. So let me know what you think of the ones I talked about. Also, what are the new fragrances that have your interest? What are the ones you checking for? What are the ones you think I should possibly check out? Let me know in the comments below. Y'all are very opinionated, and yes, I do read your comments. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.